Hello, I'm the ASMR psychologist. Welcome to my channel. Now, today I am starting a new series, a guided sleep meditation series. And in this, I'm going to be combining three things that are really good for us. So, meditation, sleep, and of course, ASMR. And what I'm going to do, because I know that some of you like soft spoken videos and others prefer whispered videos, I'm going to record each type of meditation twice. Once soft spoken and then the following week as a whisper. The videos will be slightly different. I don't comprehensively script my videos. I have a few notes, so they will differ slightly, but they will be along a similar line. So you can choose and listen to the one that works for you the best. And if you like this new series, let me know by giving me an up thumb, and I will continue making videos for it. I thought before we start, I'd explain a little bit about what we're going to do today. But if you would like to skip the intro, I'll put the timestamp in the description. Now, I'm already doing something similar on this channel with hypnosis. You may have already watched some of those videos. So in those videos, I combine hypnosis, a sleep induction, and ASMR. And these videos have been quite popular. You seem to like them. So I thought I'd try something similar with meditation. Now, there is some overlap between hypnosis and meditation, and it's quite interesting, I think, to think about the differences. They're very nebulous terms, so it can be quite hard to think about the differences, but I shall do my best to explain what I think the differences are. They mean quite different things, or can mean quite different things, hypnosis and meditation, in different practices and different traditions. But they both involve shifts in our consciousness, in our awareness. So with hypnosis, we almost put to one side our conscious awareness so that we're able to speak to our subconscious mind. So that part of our mind is put to rest, if you like. With meditation, there is another shift, but it is to enhance our awareness, to almost invigorate our conscious mind, whilst at the same time kind of changing its motion. So we have a tendency for our minds to jump around from the past, worrying about the past, regretting previous actions, jumping all the way through the current moment to the future to worry about what's coming next, to make catastrophic predictions. So meditation not only enhances our awareness, but it tries to hold it still in the current moment, in the present moment, which is where a lot of the benefit comes from, that stillness of the mind. And there are many benefits. I'm going to maybe talk about those in another video. But this is a very important practice, meditation, for our mind and for our body. In terms of the purpose of these two different practices, hypnosis is about trying to change our behaviour, trying to do something different, and even stage hypnosis, or the hypnosis you see on the telly does that too, but those changes, I guess, are temporary. They are you're usually instructed to stop those behaviour changes at the end of the hypnosis, whereas the hypnosis that we do here, the therapeutic hypnosis, it's designed, I guess, to be lifelong. Meditation, as I kind of alluded to, is not about change. It's about stilling the mind and also understanding the mind. I guess those two go hand in hand. The more we are able to understand our mind, have a different relationship with our mind and what it does, how it behaves, the stiller, the calmer, the quieter it becomes. But that stillness, that quietness is something we have to kind of work towards. It doesn't come in an instant. So meditation can sometimes be quite hard work. I watch a guy called John Butler. He talks a lot about meditation. He's been meditating for 50 years. And he calls meditation the work. And I suppose I tell you this too, if you haven't done meditation before, to measure your expectations about the meditation. It's not always easy, but I promise you, it's really worth it. It's really worth it. And there's an analogy that I like to think of that helps me to think about the differences between hypnosis and meditation. So sometimes when we're struggling with a problem, it's like we're being swept along by a fast-flowing river, and we're using all of our energy, our resources to stay afloat, to not drown, grabbing onto bits of debris, treading water. Hypnosis is the fast boat that comes along and picks us out of the water. Then, once aboard the boat, we can have more control over where we go, what we do, what path we take, what changes we make, rather than being at the mercy of the river of our problems. Meditation, however, is where we swim to the bank of that same river, climb up onto the bank, and stand there for a bit, observing the river, its motion, what else is going on, because from there we can often see things we couldn't see when we were drowning in the river. Options. From that point, on the bank of the river, we may then decide to make a change, but maybe not. I hope those explanations help with the difference, if you're interested in the difference. In this particular series, as I said, I'm going to be combining guided meditation with ASMR. There are some similarities between meditation and and ASMR, which suggest that they may complement each other, boosting the effectiveness of one another. I've done a separate video on this. There's quite an interesting piece of research from 2018, I think. You can watch it here. It should pop up on the screen. I hope I remember to put the link in. If I don't, let me know. So I'm going to be combining meditation with ASMR and a sleep induction. So we'll do the meditation together, and it'll be very simple, a very easy meditation to begin with. And then at the end, I will guide you into a deep and restful sleep from which you will wake fully refreshed and ready to face your day. Okay, so I think we should begin. As this is a sleep meditation, I'd like you to get into a comfortable position, ideally in bed. One of the most, I suppose, effective ways of positioning yourself for meditation, if you're going to fall asleep, is to lie on your back with your hands by your side, or if you prefer, resting on your tummy. Okay, so I'll just give you a minute to get into a good position. Now, make sure you're nice and warm, and make sure you're not going to be disturbed. And then I'd like you to take a deep breath in, and then close your eyes. And I'd like you to become aware of your breath, either at your nostrils or at your stomach. Just noticing as much as you can the movement of your breath in and out of your body. What do you notice? Does your breath feel warm at your nostrils? Does the air carry a scent? If you are observing your breath at your stomach, how does your stomach feel as it rises and falls? Does it push against your clothes, for example? And whether you choose to observe your breath at your nostrils or at your stomach, I want you to try to keep your attention in that one place, trying not to switch between your nostrils and stomach during the course of one meditation. Maybe each time you practice you may choose a different side, but for the course of one meditation, just stick to one. This is a much better approach if you are to calm the mind and steady your awareness. Now, as much as you can, try not to interfere with your breath. Don't try to make it slower or deeper. Just observe it as it is, as you find it, as if you have stumbled upon it unexpectedly. And this is hard to do. once we become aware of something, it is often difficult not to interfere. But you can build this skill over time. The ability to observe, to just observe without interfering, is a powerful skill to have in all aspects of our life. So, be patient with yourself. Give yourself time to develop this skill. It will serve you well. Focusing on your breath as best you can as it moves in and out of your body. And you will quickly notice that this is easier said than done, and that eventually your mind will wander, because that is what minds do. Wandering to the past, the future, worrying, planning, thinking. And when you notice that your mind has wandered away from the breath, simply note where it has gone, and without judging it, guide it gently back to your breath as it moves in and out of your body. And you will find that your mind may wander 100 times during the course of a meditation practice, sometimes more, depending on the state of your mind at that time. But that does not matter. That is not a problem. Your goal here is not to stop your mind wandering. This would be impossible. Like trying to stop the sun from rising. Your goal here is just to try and understand your mind a little better. And this over time will help you to have a different relationship with your thoughts. The key to everything is knowing ourselves, knowing our mind. This is what brings us peace. So, when your mind wanders, just make a note of where it has gone. Maybe you say to yourself, planning, 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 thinking, 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 worrying, 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 and then, without judging or criticizing yourself, gently guide yourself back to your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Aware of its continuous rhythm, the soundtrack to everything you do. In and out, in and out. Now, it is time to let go of this awareness, the awareness of your breath. Just gently release it, as if you were releasing a balloon to float away into the sky. It is now time to let go completely of your awareness and of your day. It is time to allow yourself to drift gently into sleep. Where you will rest all night long, comfortable, warm, safe. Everything is as it should be. There is nothing more for you to do but sleep. 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 You are gently drifting away to a peaceful and restful sleep. 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 Comfortable and warm. You feel your mind drifting away, letting go of the day. Slowing down, falling deeply and restfully to sleep.